Hello, my name is Joseph Dre Luzanez, and I'll be presenting you about the dark web and cybercrime. What is dark web? The dark web, often known as a darknet, and is hidden internet space that cannot be accessed by ordinary browsers such as Google Chrome or Firefox. Everything in the dark web core system is password secured and requires a special browsers in order to gain utilization. Using an array of encryption and routing strategies, dark web activity is rendered untraceable. The dark web is also uncontrolled, which means it is run and maintained by an extensive community of people all over the world. This network is made up of thousands of individuals who run a proxy service that route dark web requests. As a result, no one is accountable for establishing or enforcing regulations. This operational paradigm is what makes the dark web such a profitable and appealing tool for cybercriminals and others with unethical motives. The history of dark web. The dark web's origin can be identified back to researchers and scientists in the United States. In 2002, the Naval Research Laboratory noticed how quickly online activity and communications might be monitored, accessed, and abused. Despite being associated with malicious operations today, it evolved out of necessity for a better secure communications route in the intelligence community. How to access the dark web? In order to access the dark web, users need a special browsers, the most common which is Tor, short for the Onion Routing project, which launched in 2002 and serves millions of users. Another is I2P, Invisible Internet Project, which specializes in the anonymous hosting of websites on the dark web. It is available for free download and installation on the official website, and you can use within your existing browsers mode to hide your Tor browser's download. The Tor browser is currently available for Windows, Mac, Android, and Linux. Once connected, you have access to darknet websites. That's it. These are the Tor and the I2P. What can you find on the dark web? The dark web proposes is uses a diverse range of services and content, some of which covered or disregard legality. While users' intentions and goals on the dark web may differ, the dark web itself is neither good nor bad. In an effort to monitor, trace, or catch cybercriminals, law enforcement agencies, the intelligence community, and cybersecurity professionals frequently keep an existence on the dark web. Knowing what information is being bought and sold online may help organizations and individuals take the appropriate measures to safeguard their information and assets. These are some of the illicit products, lawbreakers, and scammers peddle on this black market, including stolen and counterfeit data, which comes in many varieties. Personal data. This includes full names, homes, addresses, phone numbers, birth dates, social security numbers, and hacked email addresses, and many more details that can pinpoint you as an individual. Financial data. Stolen credit card details, online banking usernames and passwords, credentials for cryptocurrency accounts, banking and insurance records, and much more. Some of the illicit products lawbreakers scammers peddle on this platform, including stolen counterfeit data, which comes in many varieties. Online account login data, typically comprising username password combinations, which provide access to accounts ranging from social media to ride sharing and video streaming services to paid professional services. Even logins to genetics testing and antivirus products are in demand. Medical data, also called as a PHI or personal health information. This covers your medical history, prescriptions, biometric data, including fingerprints and images of your face. Test results, billing informations, and other sensitive details in the wrong hands. This can culminate medical identity thief or fingerprint identity thief. Some of the These are the confidential corporate data, includes classified information such as intellectual property, competitive intelligence, and other operational details. Forged data, most notably fake passports, stolen driver license and IDs, bankrupts, and more. According to the 2021 Dark Web price, the index, these are the typical prices in US dollars of goods and services sold on the dark web. Clone credit card with PIN of $30. Stolen online banking logins, minimum of 2,000 in account, $120. Western Union transfer from stolen account above 1K to 1K. USA verified local Bitcoins account, $350. SoundCloud plays around $1. Hack Facebook account, $65. Hack Gmail account, $80. Netflix account, $44. Fake US green card, $150. USA voter database for various states, $100. Forged Euro passport, $4,000. And on a protective website, DDoS attack, $15. The people who need the dark web so they can keep doing dangerous but not necessarily illegal work are whistleblowers, dissidents of oppressive regimes, activists, journalists who must protect their sources, law enforcement, and intelligence agencies. What are some dangers of the dark web? You risk your freedom and could face severe legal consequences. If you are caught purchasing an unauthorized firearm or illegal drugs, or if you become involved on a child pornography website while exploring the dark web, you could face a serious illegal consequences. Financial scams. Due to the prohibited nature of conversations and interactions on the dark web, you can end up a victim of scam or an oblivious companion and face prosecutions. No security provisions. This section of the internet does not have security features that you're used to seeing in the World Wide Web, such as built-in protection against malicious websites in your web browser. Chrome and Firefox, for example, both cautions you about hazardous websites that steal your data and phishing attacks. This does not occur when using the Tor browser. Risk of device infections. Going in the dark web implies to the risk of infecting your electronic equipment with malware, ransomware, and Trojan horse virus unless you have a unique cybersecurity setup. Cybercrime. What is cybercrime? It can be described as the illegal usage of any kind of communication device for the purpose of engaging in accomplishing any illegal act. A cybercrime is categorized as a kind of crime that targets or employs a computer or a group of computers connected to the same network for malicious purposes. Computers as well as computers are used to commit cybercrimes. Individuals, business groups, and even government may be targeted. Investigators typically employ a variety of methods to investigate devices suspected of being used or being target of cybercrime. Who are the cybercriminals? A cybercriminal is an individual who utilizes his technological skills to commit malicious acts and illegal activities known as cybercrimes. Individuals or groups can participate. Cybercriminals are widely available on the dark web, where they predominantly provide illegal services or products. Cybercriminals can be individuals who are trading illegal online content or scammers or even drug dealers. So these are the examples of cybercriminals: black hat hackers, cyber terrorists, cyber stalkers, and scammers, and there's more. How do cybercrimes happen? Cybercriminals capitalize on security holes and risk factors found in systems that allow them to gain an edge throughout the intended environment. Security vulnerabilities may arise due to the use of fake authentication methods and password, as well as the absence of strict security models and policies. Why are cybercriminals increasing? A list of different reasons for the big increase in cybercrime is vulnerable devices, personal motivation, financial motivation. Two main types of cybercrime. Targeting computers, This sort of cybercrime encompasses any form of attack that may lead to the compromise of computer devices, such as virus or rejection of service attacks. Using computers, this classification comprises the unlawful utilization of technological devices in order to commit all types of computer criminal acts. These are the classification of cybercrimes. Individual cybercrimes. Individuals are victims of this kind of attack. This consists of phishing, spoofing, spam, cyberstalking, and other forms of fraud. Organization cybercrime. Business and entities are the primary target here. This type of crime is typically committed by groups of criminals, and it includes malware attacks and denial of service attacks. Property cybercrimes. This type of revolves around property such as credit cards, rights to intellectual property. Society cybercrimes. This is considered to be the most dangerous kind of cybercrime given that it includes cyberterrorism. This is the most common cybercrimes. Phishing and scam. Identity theft. Ransomware attack. Hacking misusing computer networks. Cybercrime expected to skyrocket in coming years. According to the estimate from Statista Cybercrime Outlook, the global cost of cybercrime is expected to surge in the next 5 years, rising from 8.44 trillion in 2022 to 23.84 trillion by 2027. Six ways cybercrime impact businesses. Increased costs. Companies that want to protect themselves from online thieves have to pull out their wallets to do so. Firms may incur any number of outlays, including cybersecurity technology and expertise, notifying affected parties of breach, insurance premiums, public relations support. Operational disruption. Cybercriminals may disrupt a company's normal operations in a variety of ways, such as contaminating computer system with a virus that eliminates valuable data or putting in a malicious code on server that restricts access to your website. Lost revenue. One of the most serious consequences of cyber attacks is an expected decline in revenue as cautious customers shift somewhere else in order to prevent cybercrime. Businesses can additionally incur financial losses as a result of hackers trying to extract money from their victims. Stolen intellectual property. Product designs, technologies, and go-to-market strategies are often among a company's most valuable assets. According to the intellectual property advisory Ocean Tomu, intangible assets accounted for 87% of the value of some of 500 companies in 2015. Altered business practices. Cybercrime can have an impact on business in ways other than financial. Companies must reconsider how they gather and safeguard information to guarantee the confidential data is not affected. Many businesses are no longer storing financial and personal information about their customers, such as credit card numbers and social security numbers and birth dates. Reputational damage. Although it is difficult to quantify, businesses that are victims of larger cyber attacks may have their brand equity significantly damaged. Customers as well as suppliers may feel less safe entrusting their sensitive information to a company whose infrastructure has been compromised at least once before. Thank you, Daso. This is the references.